were kids, used to tell me and my brother all the time that if she ever won the lottery, she'd take us to Disney World. That was a big quote of my mom. She was like, if I won the lottery, I'll take you guys to Disney World. We'd be like, yeah, it'd just be pretty sick if you bought food, you know? Because, like, just scratching tickets, like, one day, that could have been apples, Mom. As a comedian, going from town to town is your life. In and out of hotels sounds exciting, but with only working an hour a night, the other 23 can feel like a sentence. Even the hot tub gets boring. So what do? Anything. I'm Nathan Macintosh, and this is Stand Up Downtime.
Let's get up to get down. I want the lights on. Man, we're gonna rock this town.
Hello? Hey, I want to wash my teeth. I'm coming out.
Where is this guy? Jesus. Where are you?
Sandra, yes!
Oh my God, finally!
Oh man, I'm so happy you're here. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Let's just say it's gonna be a little TLC.
I'm down, let's go. You're just in there, I'm like, do I even want to go, you know? So I just
What,
sit
think you're
there.
gonna avoid stairs in your life?
Buddy, I'm trying to avoid stairs in my life. This is one of my favorite comedians, Sandra Battaglini. Originally from Toronto, you've seen her on Just for Laughs and CTV.
The evil eye gets tossed around in Woodbridge like confetti, okay? It's true. That's why all those old Italian ladies gotta get their knees replaced. Do you know this? Every Italian has to have a knee replacement. It's crazy. And if one Italian finds out that another Italian is getting their knee replaced, they're like, you know what? I'm gonna do two at the same time. Marie. Okay?
I am happy that I got out of the hotel room. Do you know that if I would have stayed in there any longer, I swear to God, I would have quit this whole thing.
What?
I would have moved back to Nova Scotia. I would have taken lobster right out of the ocean and just thrown it into a truck.
Listen, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Oh, pizza.
Oh. Son of a peach, that's the name?
Yeah, I guess. You want to go here?
No. I have an appointment.
What are you doing?
I'm getting a pedicure.
Uh,
And then we'll go for pizza after.
okay. All right,
You
I'll
cool
come
with
with you. Yeah, I'll come with you. Sandra, like I told you, I've never done one of these before, and I'm real weird about it.
Just take it easy. Relax.
I just don't like people, touching me. Why do I, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
if
I
I
do.
Can I just do it? Can I just wash my own, foot here? Sure. Okay,
I got an
guess you
infection
can.
the last time I had a pedicure. So I'm nervous too, but I'm gonna just go with
you've
it.
at least done one of these. I'm just like,
I've done a lot of them.
see, I don't even like this part. You gotta take your socks off. You can't obviously do this with your socks on. There's no way to have this done with your socks on.
Well,
What if I get the real part about this? Because it's like, you see a lot of feet, right? So you know, what's a good foot, what's a bad foot. What if you got a bad foot?
Well, I'm not gonna. You want me to not look at your feet?
I don't want anybody to look at my feet. I want everybody, if you could wear goggles this whole time. Okay.
You got great feet. What's wrong with those feet?
This is great. I'm actually in now. You don't feel this is a little weird?
Not for her.
I feel like I should keep apologizing to Robin about my feet.
What? But
Do
why?
people do that? They're not the worst. Great, that's good.
I know. I said they're not the worst. It's really taking the kink out of my back.
I've known you for way too long, Sandra. How many pedicures have you had?
Oh, jeez. Well, I would say in the last 2 years, I was doing it regularly enough, maybe every couple of months. But it's been a long time because I got that infection.
Yeah, you really gotta stop telling people about this infection.
No, I do. I have to keep telling people so
No.
they don't go to the places that don't clean the tubs.
You know what's funny is that all of the times you've told me about the infection, you haven't once mentioned the name of the place. So now
I'm going to mention it. I'm telling you, the way she was, using the utensils on my feet and scrubbing my foot. I was like, take it easy. What are you scrubbing the floor? I'm telling you, she scrubbed. She grated. She was using that thing on my foot.
this guy.
Yeah, she was grating Parmesan cheese. But you can also get that, if you go to a chiropodist. Not that they do a pedicure, but no, chiropodists cut old people's nails. They do that to my parents. Yeah, my mom and my dad just on an afternoon go cut their nails.
This doesn't sound like a real word.
Chiropodist. My dad calls it chiropi.
Shut up.
My dad went and bought himself the ab rocker. Do you guys remember the ab rocker? That he calls the abo roco, okay? He gets on it and the thing falls apart because he's too chunky. So then he calls up Walmart to complain and he's like, hello, Mrs. Here is Mr. Attilio Battaglini. Can I make a suggest if it's impossible? He's like, the pin you guys use to secure the abo roco are too small. You need to use a 3/4 inch pin, not a 1/2 inch pin. And I believe I deserve some kind of recognition or compensation for my suggest. That's a triple a breathe. This guy's a master, all right?
Do you know Italian people and the East Coast, I mean, not like a ton in common, except for wildly moving hands and screaming at each other.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been to the East Coast.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gong show.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this and then performed?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Is it a good time? Do you feel more calm?
Yeah, it's better to be calm before you perform. I meditate before I do shows.
Right before?
Well, I'll meditate, I'll go to the show, boom. Boom. What am
Bam.
I?
Bingo, bango.
The mafia meditative way of doing shows.
Think about all the people that need to be
Because
off.
you're already yeah.
And then you go
I
on
know,
stage,
I know.
yell at
So
people
true.
for a while. Where did you grow up? Toronto?
Sudbury.
Sudbury?
Yeah, buddy. What do you? There's the sun capital of the universe.
Come on.
It is the sun. It is the sun capital of sunshine capital of Ontario.
I love that Ontario's the universe. If you were gonna write a joke, would you sit, like if you were gonna write to try to find jokes, would you sit in a hotel?
Yeah, it's better than standing. Yeah, I would, yeah. But even your hotel room, it's like, the hotel room is
They
like
really
that.
do make hotel rooms to make you feel sad and be like, get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. It's
You
like,
pay so much money to just leave your bags in a room. You must just pull up to a hotel and be like, here's my socks, put them in a closet, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this? Do you think anybody who gets a pedicure talks this much?
No. Because
Right.
they usually don't have
Do
cameras.
they? People just chill, right?
No.
They talk?
Oh, buddy.
On the phone or?
Both.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Somebody could just have had an argument on Ashley Madison. And then they come out and they're like, listen, honestly, have you been on Ashley Madison?
I love that you get caught cheating and the first thing you do, I need a pedicure.
Are we done?
All done, my dear.
Woo!
Wow.
I almost look like
I'm not done.
it's because you got bigger feet, man.
It's pretty cool. I thank you very much. Was this weird? I still feel weird about the whole thing.
I mean, when I
still
saw
feel
that
like I
we-
have to apologize to you. Like I have to send you a card now and be like, hey, get well.
Send her a card.
I will. I'm gonna send you a card.
Now we got to do our manicure.
Hands?
Yeah.
Look at this hand.
Think
though.
about it when you're going to be grabbing the microphone tonight. You'll be like,
Yeah, you're right.
look at it. Yeah, you're like,
That's like a claw.
hey, everybody.
All right, let's do it.
When you're yelling, you're like, ah!
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
You ever do like a joke about a town that you're in?
Yeah.
Do you ever open with jokes about the town?
Not all the time, but I have.
Okay. How'd it go?
Last week I was in Keswick.
Okay,
Right?
yeah.
What's Keswick? And I think I was like, what
What's
do you guys?
Keswick? Is that what you went up and said? What's Keswick?
Yeah, I'm like,
what
do
is
you,
this?
What do you guys do here? And someone yelled out cocaine, and I was like, oh, classic. Hey, if you got nothing to say, cocaine is the go-to with everything.
If you got nothing good to say,
Yeah,
cocaine.
Slabadesh.
Just cocaine right
Cocaine,
away.
yeah.
You get to the town, you go, oh man, they got 287 stoplights on 2 streets.
Yeah.
And you go up and you try to open with that joke. You ever do something like that in a town and it doesn't work?
I can't recall.
Were you doing cocaine? What are you you get drunk? You can't remember?
I mean,
I don't know. I feel that people in places that aren't huge cities want to be talked about.
they want to be roasted. Yeah, I mean, I won't necessarily open with it, but I'll get to it.
What's the worst time you've ever had on the road?
I did a show in Hamilton.
Uh-huh.
It was a fundraiser. So I get off stage, I go to the bathroom, and there's a woman drying her hands at the dryer. She's wearing like a long black dress, and she's like, were you just up on stage? I'm like, yeah. She's like, listen, like she's like, you have material on widows? She's like, I'm a widow. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, so rude. And then she's like, your stuff about prostate cancer, so
Wait a
rude.
minute, Sandra, can we just pull all the way back? Fundraiser.
Yeah.
fundraiser. You decided prostate material, widow stuff? You opened with widow stuff?
I didn't open,
What
but
do
it's, after she said that, she's like so rude, and all I said to her was, thanks, and I walked away. It was like maybe 3 months ago.
Like I'm at Fortino's, you know, trying to do my shopping. Okay, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I hope he doesn't make it through the winter, you know? Because then I'm going to go to Acapulco party time. 1, 2, 3, take it easy, take it easy. You know those old Italian broads, when their husbands die, they're like, you know what? I wash his underwear for 50 years. I'm going to Acapulco. You know what I mean? They don't give a right? Woo!
Do you think you have any material about this?
Absolutely, yeah. Waxing.
I think, okay, you talked me into a manicure and pedicure, but I don't think I could ever get waxed.
No, why would you want to? It's painful.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
I mean, unless you had to for somebody. Well, I waxed a couple of guys when I went to do this.
You did? You waxed
I
them.
actually did. 'Cause
You
they,
put the
I
wax
don't-
on them.
Yeah.
And you ripped the thing off.
They were in pain.
Just their back?
No, their chest.
Oh, yeah, okay. What are they, bodybuilders?
I don't remember why we did it, but I convinced them, and I was like, "Let's do this."
Just a fun Saturday at Sandra's, huh?
Yeah, I still have the photo where the guy's like literally like in pain and just red all over his chest. Why did I do it? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it came from them or if I was like, anyways.
You probably were like, hey man, you want to feel what it's like to bomb in Keswick? Just ripped oil off of his chest.
Ugh. I'm gonna be looking out for your mic technique tonight.
Man, that guy's jokes are okay, but you see his hands?
Yeah. This guy in the skin, your skin's really killing
His
it.
hands.
But your skin.
Thanks, Sandra.
No, honestly, look at that forehead. It's like a runway.
It's a big forehead.
Yep.
You about ready to head back?
Yeah, whatever you want. Slap of edge.
I mean, look at these though.
Yeah, come on.
Sandra, come on.
These are hands I've never seen hands like this before.
You've never seen hands
No,
like
and I
these.
never will again.
No, never
Yeah,
again.
No.
No.
This guy's off the head.
Okay, guys, my father believes that midgets come from Halifax. I know, isn't that the craziest thing you've ever heard? It's true, and you know how I found out it was Christmas time? Okay, we were watching The Wizard of Oz. You remember those days? Oh, they were beautiful, you know? And it's the scene where the good witch Glenda comes greets the lollipop people, and my dad wakes up from a nap, and he looks at the TV and he's like, you know those midge, right? He's like, you know those midge, they all come from Halifax. I'm like, what the are you talking about, Pops? And he's like, well, he goes, they got lots of coal mine, so they need lots of short people. That's what he said. I was like, Daddy, this isn't Snow White, okay? They're not miners, all right?